It's finally going down tonight. Finally. The Heathens are going to get comeuppance. Every time, in singles match and in tag team matches, somehow they cheat to beat us, and I cannot figure it out.
Neither can they, because they have to cheat every single time. So tonight in St. John, I eliminate every opportunity for you to squeak by like you always do. We're fed up. We had enough. Tonight in St. John, Sabotage eliminates the Heathens.
Introducing first, hailing from West Hollywood, California, weighing in at a total combined weight of 388 pounds, a clean 400 if you count their wallets. Hollywood Cole, the showcase in the night, the Hollywood Heathens!
Travis, a rematch from last month.
As you heard Jeff Graves say, 400 if you count their wallets. And Wesley Pipes paid them pretty handsomely, I think. But I'm not going to get myself worked up before this match.
I think those who didn't get to tune in.
I think these boys are after your own heart, Coach, with the pink and black and those glasses.
The pink and black attack, well represented in Canada. On behalf of...
Very fitting, as Cole trained in Calgary. He repping the colors of the Heart Foundation. And listen, I've made it very clear, I don't see eye to eye with these men, but I cannot knock their performance at Tides of Gold in June. What a victory.
And if you weren't at Tides of Gold, shame on you. But you can check it out. Steam Powered Productions on YouTube. Watch Superstars Wrestling. Go and watch this match of Sabotage versus the Hollywood Heathens. It was a brawl in the mall.
You're right, Coach Ab's right. It was utter chaos. Ethan breaking his nose and finishing the match. And both these kids able to get the W.
The Hollywood Heathens coming out with a win over Sabotage. Sabotage tried to drown them. Sabotage tried to
fighting out of Halifax, Nova Scotia,
throw them down a set of escalator steps.
Of 460 pounds, the Newfoundland Nightmare, Justin Newhook, and the Blackwing, Matt Connors. Listen all y'all, it's Sabotage.
My favorite call in all of pro wrestling. You'll have to pardon my colleague. He was pretty liberal with the term drowning attempts. It was a fountain with 1 foot of water.
A fountain with 1 foot of E. coli water, I want to add.
That is still to be determined, but look at these two men here. Sabotage, Justin Newhook, Matt Connors, the Newfoundland Nightmare, the Blackwing. Listen to this ovation for them. They are a staple of Atlantic Canadian wrestling, but Kotsab, they died by their own hand last match. They dug their own graves. They called for a false count anywhere, and it bit them. And the Hollywood Heathens ended up getting the W.
Yeah, it was no disqualifications, apparently, with Scott Myers being very liberal.
Scott Myers, ref of the people. But you should be happy because it worked out.
I like your hair tonight.
I like your hair tonight, Ethan.
Your hair looks stupid.
Oh, I don't even have hair. I'm getting insulted for it.
Hey, he's a nice guy.
Yeah, to one of us, for sure. But, as I said, Sabotage loves that gritty style, but dug their own grave when he calls for it to be no DQ. Scott Myers, referee of the people, changed the rules mid-match, and it favored the Hollywood Heathens, and the Heathens with a valiant effort and victory at Tides of Gold.
Let's see if Scott Myers knows how to call it fair down the middle this time around.
I think we're going to get a more traditional rules match. I think Sabotage realized he got way too overzealous, and this is going to be an amazing contest. And the Hollywood Heathens should really focus on Sabotage right now.
Look at that. See, you gotta love your tag partner. You gotta have a good relationship with your partner.
Ethan Knight, nice to two people, Hollywood Cole and Josh Kotsabasakis.
My time, not his. This is these two teams, Travis, this has been developed quite the rivalry. Maybe Superstars of Wrestling's most heated rivalries between these two teams. And it's gone beyond Superstar. They've actually been at each other's throats for a couple of years now.
Why doesn't happen? They give me chicken.
I'll find those things here when you come together.
Already, both these men jaw-jacking with each other.
Bring them out! What the hell kind of bell ringing is that?
Focus on the match, not the bell ringing.
You're not just trash, you're stupid.
Excuse me. I've already caught in 2 strays, and I'm not even in the match, Kotsab. Man after your heart.
Hey, at least you remember to ring the bell. I'm not one to talk about bell ringing.
That's my guy.
Timekeeper I ain't, but let's focus on the match at hand here. New Hook with this hammerlock. And last time it got nitty-gritty, it got a little out of hand. Notice how New Hook's choosing to start off a little more technical style this time.
I think we're going to see maybe a more serious New Hook. We saw New Hook last month doing things like the purple nurples and kind of treating the Hollywood Heathens almost like a bit of a joke.
Yeah, I do think they took them serious, but as you said, they started off a little too jovial, and it may have bit them in the end. Cole pushing off New Hook. Not a small man, as you can see, like hitting a brick wall. Oh, New Hook, so smart. And he's going surfing. Fitting. The Hollywood Heathens from California, just making them feel at home. Oh, and Cole with a roll-up, only a 1 though. And a little Hiroshi Hase Rick Rude action from Justin New Hook with that neck breaker. And I think that might have been a rude awakening for Cole.
New Hook knew that he probably wasn't going to get a 2 count there. Notice he didn't hook the leg.
He didn't.
Locking eyes with Ethan Knight.
I appreciate the mind games, but at the same time, like you said, take these boys seriously. You're coming off a loss to both these kids. You know they're tough. You know how valiant they are.
We saw this last month too. Look, how come no one's, look at this!
Oh, I didn't see anything, Kotsab. And New Hook with a back suplex. I was busy looking at you, sorry. And here's the cover lateral press from Justin New Hook and a 2 count.
I just want to point out that so far the Hollywood Heathens doing everything by the... No rule breaking by the Heathens here tonight.
And if it stays
But
that way, I'll
Sabotage.
be shocked. And a double big boot.
Yep, Sabotage now.
Assisted elbow, New Hook with one of his own, Connors with lateral press, and only a 1 count. Notice these rapid fire 1 counts. Are these exhausting, Cole?
Oh, you're kicking out. It doesn't matter how big a man is. When you're throwing someone off of you, you're exerting energy, you're exerting air. But compile that with someone the size of the Blackman, the size of a New Hook covering you. That's a lot of men that you're pushing off of you.
And body slam leg drop. Where have I seen that before, brother? And is this it? No. And I think those chops that Connors was throwing, I think he heard them back in Hollywood. Wait, what's this? We got an iguana in the ring.
Hey, Scott!
Tandem offense there. Iguana in the mouth of New Hook and a near fall.
Scott, You gonna call a foreign object?
He hasn't used it yet. Oh, and I spoke too soon because I think the iguana's getting a little hungry here.
Oh my.
Now, last time I asked you, had you ever heard or seen a purple nurple in a wrestling ring? Have you ever seen an iguana deliver a purple nurple?
I have not.
And
This is 3 months in a row where Hollywood Cole has been the recipient of a purple nurple thanks to Justin Newhook. And this time an iguana.
I think I've seen everything in wrestling now.
Scott Myers
Tandem
allowing a 3-on-2 handicap match with the iguana.
Tandem suplex here from Sabotage. Sabotage doing a really good job here isolating Cole. As I say that, he's starting to get... What happened? What happened there?
Scott Myers pointing out that's an illegal tag.
Cole just raked the eyes.
I
of
love
Connors. So, Kotsab, was that an intentional ruse by the Hollywood Heathens?
I love it. Of course it was. Look, they know what they're doing, Travis.
And as I was just talking about isolation.
These guys are tagged. I don't mean to cut you off.
No.
The Heathens are tag team experts. They knew Scott Myers, especially with his love of Newhook and Connors, apparently, was not going to allow an illegal tag. So while that was going on, the legal man, Hollywood Cole, took advantage.
Yeah, raking the eyes, which is very illegal, but that was a very cerebral move from the Heathens. I was just talking about the isolation and using that foot to create the distraction on Scott Myers, and now they're in the driver's seat all of a sudden.
Why does Justin Newhook have a weapon?
That's not, see, this is what happened last time. Sabotage needs to get their emotions in check. And look what's happening to Connors now. They're choking him in the ropes, but that's on Newhook for not being able to keep cool. How good are the Heathens at getting under their opponent's skin? You know a thing or two about this.
Oh, they're masters of it. And it really is an art. When you can get under the skin of your opponent, you have already become a step ahead of them. Think of the greats who've been able to do that, Travis. Not even just in professional wrestling. Muhammad Ali, the king of Sting, he would be trash talking you while knocking you out. And you couldn't do anything about it. While you're focused on what he's saying, he's punching you in the mouth.
That's an excellent point. And you mentioned not being able to do anything about it. Connors couldn't do anything about that slingshot, pardon me, I can't even speak, I'm so worked up. That slingshot knee-assisted elbow. And the Heathens are just doing an excellent job here of, from that ruse, taking advantage of this match. And a big body slam.
Ethan Knight gives up quite a bit of height on Connors, but able to get him up for that scoop slam.
Drops the knee. Front face lock. Oh, and turnabout's fair play.
Ethan Knight showing Newhook. That's how it's done.
Again, dialing into that Rick Rude, Hiroshi Hase maneuver.
Ethan Knight should ask for a quarter every time Newhook does that.
I don't think he has it patent.
Are we going to
He's
do it
going
again?
for it again! And goes to the well one too many times. Connors now was perhaps thinking a backslide, no avail. And an Olympic slam from the Blackwing.
Olympic slam.
Crowd firmly behind
Connors
Sabotage.
looks like he's not looking for a pin necessarily. He's looking for his corner. He's trying to get to Newhook.
Can he tag in the Newfoundland Nightmare? He's legal. Cole's legal. Here we go.
Cover your nipples, Cole.
Justin Newhook. Series of lariats. House on fire. Both these men cornered. Hollywood Heathens cornered. Stinger splash from Newhook. And another. Perhaps thinking that fall-away slam. But Cole cuts him off, and we might be seeing a Hollywood ending! And the Hollywood ending! This is what they won with at Tides of Gold. And Connor's genius maneuver pushes Ethan into the pinfall to break it. Knight now into that ring post. Sabotage has Cole isolated. And I think they're going for they were thinking double barrel. But Cole, double barrel, low blows. And a high low.
Fans getting out the timestamps on that one.
I can't, they're gonna steal this one, not like this. And New Hook stays alive somehow, some way. Cole goes low, hits a high low. New Hook survives. German suplex from Matt Connors on Ethan Knight. They have Cole isolated. Double barrel. And Sabotage has evened it up. And Kotsab, we are one apiece with Sabotage and the Hollywood Heathens. And I hope we see a rubber match down the road.
Hey, it's becoming one of my favorite rivalries in all of Canadian wrestling right now.
And how ironic is it that in a lawless structure that you think would favor Sabotage, Sabotage lost. But in a more traditional structure that you think would favor the Hollywood Heathens, even with the rule bending, he came out with a loss. And now Sabotage walks out with a W.
Yeah, you're right. I never thought of it that way, but it's an interesting point. Sabotage, they're the ones who wanted that brawl. We keep calling it the brawl in the mall.
And
it
we
may have
got
been their
3
downfall.
people in the victory lap. The Iguanas slapping hands too. You'll love to see it, Kotsab. I've often described Sabotage as cold-blooded, but I didn't mean it literally.
New Hook posing for pictures with the fans.
That was a great effort by the Heathens. They got under their skin. They bent the rules. They cut every corner they could. And Sabotage still comes out victorious.